Hi everyone, I'm Nisi and thank you so much for watching this video. Welcome to my channel if you're new around here. If this is your first time, I would really appreciate it if you did subscribe, because I'll be doing more looks like this and also more beginner friendly looks and things like that. If you've already subscribed to my channel and you've been here a few times, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate the support. So today I'm doing this look right here from start to finish. It's a half cut crease glitter eye, I guess like a pink sweet Valentine's look. I think it's really cute and it's not that difficult, to be honest. It's not that hard considering I'm not a professional makeup artist and I don't have that much experience doing makeup, but I still managed to pull this off. It did take a bit of time, but you know, I did try and break it down step by step so that you could see exactly what I was doing. And there's a bit of chit chat in the video about Valentine's Day and gifts and experiences in here. So I hope you enjoyed the video and let's get started on the tutorial. Okay, so first things first, I am going to prep my skin for foundation and my base and everything. I'm going to start off with this Badescu facial spray. This has aloe and rose water and it feels really nice and soothing. I like to start off with this to just hydrate my face, and then I apply my Embryolisse cream on top just to seal in that moisture. I'm very excited about Valentine's Day. I always get excited about Valentine's Day, not necessarily because I have plans or anything. It's just that I love love and yeah, I love romance and all that cheesy stuff. This is the L'Oreal Infallible primer. I'm just applying that to create a smooth base. I'm using the Lancome Teint Idole foundation. I always have really positive vibes around Valentine's Day, regardless of whether I'm single or not. It's never been a sad time for me. This is such a good color match for me. This is like one of my favorite foundations of all time. And then just to even it all out, I'm using a damp sponge just to even it all out. So yeah, I'm always pretty cheery and chirpy and in red, and you know, around Valentine's Day I'm pretty happy if I don't get flowers from somebody. I usually just get myself some flowers the day before or the day after, because buying flowers on Valentine's Day is a scam. But you know, it's a scam. It's a scam. Valentine's gifts are overpriced. Valentine's flowers are overpriced. It's all just one big commercial scam. But love is also a scam sometimes, isn't it? So I'm just going to speed through this so that, you know, we're not spending too much time on this, something that I've done many times. Next, I'm going to do my eyeshadow. This is probably the most exciting part. So I am going to be using this Makeup Revolution palette. It is called the Regeneration Trends Mischief Matte. It's quite a long name, isn't it? And I'm going to be using the pinks and the purples. Anyway, back to Valentine's Day. So I actually think now that I'm in a relationship, I am actually the least pressed about Valentine's Day. I think Valentine's Day and, you know, trying to figure out what you're doing is more of an issue when you're seeing someone, but it's not at the point where it's officially a relationship, or you know, you're kind of in that let's see how it goes type relationship. And by the way, those kind of relationships are a scam. You need to know where you stand with someone. Anyway, so sometimes it's just early days. I mean, you just started seeing someone at the beginning of the year and it might not be very clear where the relationship is going, but you know, that's when it's really difficult to figure out what to do for Valentine's Day. Like, do you guys have a date? Are you supposed to buy each other gifts? What is happening? Like, that is probably the most difficult time to be in around Valentine's Day. That's like the most difficult thing. But otherwise, for people who are in relationships, you usually have a good idea of what you're doing. You know you're gonna either spend time together or not, or you're gonna buy each other a gift or not. Or if you're single, well, if you're blatantly single, you know that, well, unless you have a secret admirer who's going to surprise you with something, then you know your Valentine's Day is chill, is really relaxed. You're not gonna do much, and you're not gonna have any drama from anybody. And I think, yeah, that's the thing. It's either you're in a relationship and you're pretty set on what you're doing, or you're single, you're pretty set on what you're doing, or you're seeing how it goes with someone. Stage of a relationship to be in, but at the same time, you probably have no clue what you're doing for Valentine's Day. But you know, if you talk about it, all you have to do is talk about it and discuss it and figure out what you're doing. Be on the same page. How hard can it be? I'm gonna start with the transition color. It's called Upper Hand, and it is sort of like a burnt orange color. This actually looks really purple on the eye, even though it looks more of a brown color in the palette. It's very strange. I'm just taking this a little bit higher because I'm gonna want to cut the crease. The next color is Haunted. It's a darker purple. I'm taking that and I'm gonna put it just underneath that color that I've just done the first time. So just underneath. So like I was saying, when you're in a sort of undefined territory where you don't really know whether you're in a relationship or not, that's probably the most difficult time, when you're wondering, do I buy a gift, do I not buy a gift, would it be presumptuous to do so, or you know, is he gonna buy me a gift, is she gonna buy me a gift? If you're gonna buy a gift for someone, then you can't buy it expecting to get something back. It has to be from the heart. It has to be something that you want to do. You can't just do it because, you know, you're expecting something back. And you know, if you're buying someone a gift, you're kind of showing them that you appreciate them and what they mean to you, what they do for you, that all those things, you appreciate them. So if you feel like that's not the sentiment and that's not the feeling, then it's better just not to buy a gift, isn't it? Because you'll just be lying to yourself and lying to them that there's something when there isn't. That's how I feel about it. Okay, next up, I'm going to add a soft pink color. This color here is a soft pink. The color is Ringleader. I'm the kind of gifter, I like to give practical gifts. So something that if someone has been talking about getting something for a while and it's within my budget, then that's the gift that I will get them. Or I'll get them an experience. If I know that they like a certain artist or they like a certain team, then I will see if they have any events going, and if I can afford, I'll get them a ticket to that. If you feel the urge, if you ever feel the sudden urge to spend money on a man, let me tell you what you should do. Put that money in your savings, buy yourself a pair of shoes, book yourself on a course, do something for yourself. You won't regret ever doing anything for yourself, but you might just regret getting a gift for a man who doesn't appreciate you. Keyword, doesn't appreciate you. Okay, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer in Light Ivory to cut my crease. Okay, so the next thing to do, I'm adding this color Ricochet to where that concealer meets the outside, just so it's not as harsh where those two colors meet. Okay, while I'm in this corner, I'm also going to add this color here. That's the darkest color in the palette. It's called Curse. I'm going to pack a bit of color on the lid. Well, this is Fearless. So I'm just packing that color on sort of like as a background before I apply my glitter. As far as gift ideas go, if in doubt, pajamas are always a good shout. Trust me, you might get a bit of a blank stare, a blank look when they get it, but they'll get it. So I mean, who doesn't like pajamas? When people tell me they don't like pajamas, I'm like, how? They're loungewear, they're sleepwear, they're so versatile and they're comfortable. How can you not like, how can anyone not like pajamas, for God's sake? So the glitter I'm using is by Barry M in the color Rose Quartz. Just pack that glitter on, baby. Okay, is that enough glitter? I don't think you can have enough glitter, to be honest. Oh, I haven't told the story about one of my better Valentines, my more eventful ones. So it was Valentine's of 2016. I was single. My best friend at the time was also single. So I was looking for something to do on Valentine's Day, and I saw this event in London, and it was basically a Terry Walker. It wasn't a concert, it was more of like a showcase, I would say, and it was at this venue which was absolutely beautiful. It was well decorated. There was a 3-course meal which was really good, and she was performing, and then there was other sort of jazz performers, like smaller jazz acts supporting the show. And me and my girlfriend, we went and we had the best time. It was so nice. I mean, there was loads of couples there, but we were having such a good time, we didn't pay attention to any of that. It was just a really nice girly Valentines. Galentines. Yeah, Galentines. That's what they call it now, isn't it? That just goes to show you don't need to be in a relationship to enjoy Valentine's Day. Why don't you book something for you and your best friend? You know, that best friend that has been with you through thick and thin, through all your drama, the one who's always on the other side of the phone when things go wrong. Yeah, do something together. Treat each other to something cute. You don't have to be, oh, you know, I'm not in a relationship, I don't have a man, I don't have a date. Do something for you and your bestie. Treat your bestie. It's spending time with someone that really counts. It's not really about the gift and all that. Well, the gifts are nice. The gifts can be quite nice, but that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is the love. The thing about romantic love is it's very fickle. I feel like romantic love can be extremely fickle and conditional, but it can be quite profound in the sense that choosing someone, choosing to be with someone who is not your family, who is a total stranger, seeing them for what they are and loving them anyway, I think that's very profound. And for those people who actually do make it work long term, I think it's a beautiful thing, and I really wish it for everyone. Most of us definitely experience it at least once in a lifetime, and that's the thing. If it hasn't happened to you, it probably will. It probably will, because I do believe in, you know, everyone has their person or a few of their people, because some people fall in love more than once, trust me. I'm gonna take it easy on the lashes. I'm using these ones. Next up, concealer. I'm using the Fit Me concealer by Maybelline. Next up, I'm setting my under eyes with Ben Nye's Topaz powder. And then for my bronzer, I'm using the Bobbi Brown bronzer in Deep. Then to blend all that in together, I'm going to apply my blush. I'm using this color right here. It's called Pink Puffer. For my liner, I'm using this one. I got this from New Look and it's a really nice grape color. My highlights is from the September Rose palette. So it looks like this. So Cupid's bow, tip of the nose, not tip, but kind of like this little flat bit, and then the bridge into that color as well. And then to blend everything in, I'm using my Estee Lauder powder, and I'm just applying that everywhere. The lip liner is by NYX. It's the Suede Matte lip liner in Club Hopper. And for lipstick, I'm wearing my everyday favorite. This is by L'Oreal. It is in the color 654. It's like a bronzy, it's a nice nude. I do think this lip looks a little boring, so I'm gonna add some gloss to it, and so I'm gonna just spray that on. Okay, so this is the final look. I think it looks really pretty. I love the pink. It took me quite a while to do this, so if I had a date on Valentine's Day and I did this, we are getting married. Okay, I'm joking. No, but seriously, if I was to spend this much time doing my face, my actual boyfriend would just leave me in the house. He doesn't have that level of patience, so this is not the kind of look that I would do if I was going out with my girls for Valentine's, because we would be together, we would be getting ready together, so I could do something like this. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, bye.